Hey guys, it's Ethan back with another video, and today we're going to do another video on the When They Were Juniors series, and today I have my teammate Taylor Burkhart with me.
Hey guys, happy to be here.
So remember guys, this is a series on gymnasts talking about when they were younger in gymnastics. So when and why did you get started in gymnastics?
So, as you know, our coach Sasha Artemev competed in the 2008 Olympics, and he actually helped them get the bronze medal. And when I was a young guy, I watched that on TV, and I got inspired, and I ran out on our trampoline, and I taught myself a backflip. My grandma was watching from the kitchen. She was like, "Man, Taylor's does not like soccer or anything, so we're going to try to put him in gymnastics." And 5280 was like 15 minutes away, so it was really convenient.
Yeah, that's cool. So what was your favorite event when you were younger, and what's your favorite event now?
I'd have to say my favorite event when I was a young guy was probably vault, because, man, I love those little Yamashita vaults, could stick those, and it was a thrill. But now, I'd probably have to say high bar or P-bars, because it's just a different event and experience competing those two events for me.
Did you do any other sports when you were younger than gymnastics?
Before I started gymnastics, my grandfather teaches Taekwondo, so I did that for a couple of years, and I enjoyed it, but there was a time where I had to just choose to do gym full time, but I got up to a green belt, so I guess that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was a time where I had to choose between going to second practices every day and skipping them to do Taekwondo practices, and gymnastics just was more important to me, and I'm glad I made that decision early on.
What aspects of gymnastics do you love?
It teaches you a lot of life lessons, but the two main aspects I love is competing, because there's nothing like it, especially other sports. It doesn't compare to gym. And the other aspect is the gym community. Everybody's a family. They always are so welcoming. It's like a brotherhood. So I just love those two parts of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So other sports, in my opinion, like, you can be friendly, but you're always competing against each other. In gymnastics, I've been on national team with other gymnasts for 3 or 4 years now, and it's not just we're competing against each other. We're competing against each other, but it's together. We compete against each other, and we make teams together to compete internationally together. And they're my best friends, and I love seeing them at national competitions and out-of-state competitions. So that's the awesome part about it. You see them on another event, and you're cheering for your boys out there. So it's awesome, man, and they're cheering for you.
So what were some challenges that you had to go through in gymnastics?
I'd probably say the biggest challenge I had to overcome was in my first year of level 9. At a home meet, actually, I was doing a floor routine, and I was doing a connection pass, a double full, punch full, and it was brand new in my routine. I was pretty excited to compete it, but on the connection part, I split my tibia, and so I had to overcome that. It was about a year of rehab and mental rehab as well, and I had to get a cast. And after I thought it was all over, I had to get screws in both of my legs because the growth plates weren't actually dead. So I would have actually had half of my growth plate. It would have kept growing, so I'd have had a bowed leg. It would have been crooked. So that took me a lot more time to overcome mentally than physically, but I'm glad I got past it, and it makes me way stronger.
What life lessons has gymnastics taught you that you think you'll use for the rest of your life?
You know, gymnastics, it teaches you everyday life skills, and not just in the gym, but everywhere, every part of your life. Making right decisions, chasing your goals. And for me, it really, when I put my mind to something, this sport has taught me, when I put my mind to something, I chase it and I get it done. You know, like for school, you always want to get straight A's. You always want to strive for the best that you can do and that you can be to represent yourself. And so this sport really changes you as a person for the better. I feel like it helps you appreciate everything. Like our coaches, man, you know, they're like our second parents. They're always there for us, and so it helps me really appreciate the little things too, and the big things.
Yeah. So tell me about your coaches when you were young and what you appreciate about them.
I actually grew up with Sasha as my main coach, and through the optional years, I kind of moved in with Vlad and Irina. But, you know, they've always been like my family, and they've always been there for me. They've always wanted the best for me, and they've pushed me to be my best. And especially for you, too. Like, they took you in, made you a part of the brotherhood. And we're like brothers now, too. But, you know, I really appreciate them, especially, you know, when they're yelling at us. Like Irina, she'll be mean to us, but, you know, she really cares for us, and she's always wanting the best for us. So I feel like ever since I've been here, I think they established that, like, early on, like, right from the start, and it's just gone down from the generations of guys, and they've taken in the younger guys and made them part of the brotherhood. You know, they let them in on outer gym activities. They put them in on the, like, volleyball. We play volleyball every Wednesday, and we always include the young guys, and it goes down. Like, when Yule was an older guy, he was still in high school. I was in 5th or 6th grade. He always included me, and so that just makes the younger guys continue it through the generations.
So what advice would you give to a young compulsory gymnast?
I would have to tell them, embrace the grind, and that can just be a quote if you take it like that, but if you really take it to heart and really incorporate it in your everyday practices, your everyday routine, it'll make you the best that you can be. And it's not going to be instant. It's going to be over time, and you're going to have to put in the work to reap the rewards. You know, when I was in the compulsory levels, I have to say I was probably at the bottom of, like, all the leaderboards, but you know, just putting in the work at the gym every morning. You come in the afternoons too, put in the work again, go to bed early. You have to do every single thing you can to be your best. So embrace the grind. It's going to take time and work, but eventually you're going to get there. Just try to be patient.
So what advice would you give to an older or optional gymnast?
You know, when you're an optional, you're probably still young. Like, for us, we're optional gymnasts, but we're probably halfway through our careers, and so you still have a lot of time to grow into the gymnast you're going to be and the person you're going to be. So never forget that, and always remember the people you have around you, because when you look at yourself alone, it's way harder. When you have people and a support system around you, it makes everything so much easier. So never forget the people and the coaches and the friends you have around you to help you get there.
So can you tell us about your future goals?
Yes, so I'm actually going to be leaving in 2 weeks to Stanford University. I really, really want to make the all-around lineup. That's something big on my goal list, and that's going to be something really challenging to do this year, but I'm not going to back down from the goal. I'm going to have a great group of guys there to be pushing me, and I'm going to be having a great team of coaches there for me, so that's going to be awesome. And hopefully down the road in a couple of years, I really, really want to make the Paris team. And so that's something I've been dreaming about since I was a little guy. So that's my main goal, and hopefully I'll be able to do it.
So thank you for doing this video with me, but not only that, for, like, being such a good role model for me this past year with me coming to 5280. It's been great to have you and Yul supporting me and being great role model and teammates with me.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I love you, man.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want to see our other interviews of when they were juniors, you can click right there.
Stick the dismount on that subscribe button.
I will see you guys next time.